Podcast.
Welcome back to your favourite podcast ever.
Unless you're Jeff. Go away, Jeff.
Should we give context about Jeff?
If people want context, they can look in the playlist description.
That's true.
He wasn't a fan of my podcast. He wasn't a fan of my voice. He took personal offence at the sound of my voice.
I think a lot of us do.
Welcome to the podcast. This is episode 3. I'm going to be really hyped up today because I've decided to be happy, which is how it works.
Okay.
Just woke up this morning and was like, yep, today I'm going to be really happy.
That's good.
Or nobody will watch the podcast.
Maybe your horoscope will say that today you're going to have a happy day.
Is that a segue?
Let's get to the horoscopes.
Let's scope the horrors.
Scope the horrors. We've discovered the Astrotwins.
And they actually are twins.
Are they Gemini? They're either Pisces or Gemini because it's twins. Two things.
I'm just going to Google them. I'm just going to Google the Astrotwins and find out. So, the identical twin sisters, Ophira and Tally Edut, aka the Astrotwins, are ELLE.com's resident astrologers. Yay!
Huzzah!
And star as the astrological matchmakers for Amazon Video's Cosmic Love.
What?
Oh.
They're Amazonians?
Like Gal Gadot in the Wonder Woman thing.
Never mind. We don't talk about
And
her.
I just remembered about the Cleopatra remake she's going to be in.
Oh god, you just reminded me as well. No.
If I'm going to get depressed, you have to be depressed too.
I'm dragging you down with me. Apparently, they're really spot on, so we'll just see about that.
Pisces. Piscean. Tread carefully, fish. Even if you get...
Alright.
Tread carefully, fish. Even if you get a good vibe about a situation you're walking into. While your instincts are often spot on, even you can't intuit exactly what will transpire when the moon opposes Agent of Chaos Uranus on Saturday.
Agent of
Watch out.
Chaos? That's like a Marvel character.
What's the problem with Agent of Chaos attacking Uranus? Like, who needs Uranus? What's that going to do? Don't make a joke of...
I was thinking, and then in my head I was like, don't do it.
Don't leave anything to chance. People could speak cryptically, which will get you in trouble down the line. If you're agreeing to anything, get it in writing. And if money is involved, read the fine print twice and don't hesitate to amend. This is just like a lawyer's advice now.
Yeah.
Like if
get it in writing for the court day. What is going to happen? This is the daily one?
It's the daily one, but it says beware what happens on Saturday as well.
Is the Agent of Chaos Kevin Feige?
The Agent of Chaos Uranus. Oh no, the Agent of Chaos is Uranus. But the moon is opposing the Agent of Chaos.
Oh.
So maybe it is Kevin Feige because he's an absolute arsehole. Don't just fake it till you make it, Pisces. Method act the role so you believe it in your bones.
Alright, fake it till I make it.
Anyway, I am Gemini. Does it feel like the only thing you can count on is change?
Oh.
That in mind, creating routines and rituals and sticking to them will help you get grounded. Choose a simple, contained practice, like writing in your dream journal when you wake up.
I feel like keeping a dream journal.
That's just weird.
Why? See, I want to remember my dreams. So.
But why? It just makes you...
Because I could look back and be like, oh my god. You had a dream you told me about where you ate your phone.
I did, and then I panicked that I'd eaten the SIM card because then I'd have to get a new number and I couldn't be bothered getting a new number.
That could have went in the dream journal.
You might also keep objects with sentimental value close to you to remind you of your cherished ancestors.
Okay. Do you have something?
Pin your great aunt's brooch on your favourite cardigan.
That's really specific.
This isn't horoscopes.
Random.
This is just life advice. Pro tip. Pushing people away because you need more space can trigger their insecurity and cause them to become clingier.
Is this just for the Astrotwins?
If, capital If, you don't explain yourself.
Oh. What?
It's so handsome.
Whoa.
It doesn't want to go back. Go away.
Should we be friends or not? This all depends on what the Astrotwins say.
You both prefer fantasy over reality, like the fantasy this podcast is going to be successful one day. You're both prone to mood swings, so this matchup can be a bit of an emotional roller coaster ride.
Oh my god! That's weird! We're gonna talk about roller coasters soon.
Coming up on the podcast. If you can get your past commitment phobia, phobias, we're going to talk about that later as well.
Oh my god.
This can be an enduring match that inspires legendary works of art.
Like the podcast.
And a film about a ghost being interviewed. Click the link in just the corner.
Oh, classic. We're going to Glasgow soon.
Yes! And insert clip that we record in Glasgow when we meet up. So me and Nicola just met up. We were supposed to make a video at some point during the night to prove that we both exist and we both actually have met in person. She's gone now. I might miss my train. I'm gonna run faster. Bye.
Hi, this is Nicola. I can confirm we did meet up. I'm sorry that you didn't see the video that we absolutely forgot to film. This is me just home. This is me on the train trying to deal with a drunk guy.
You would need to give me your number.
I don't want to give you my number.
I don't blame you. Wise move.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're moving on to segment next.
What are we talking about next?
Wait, I can
hang on.
a love thing. You tell me what to do.
Shut up.
Miss Oswald.
My Disney cup.
Almost got a question wrong in the quiz about who that was. Because it was like an Easter bunny round. There's like just rabbits, like, name this. It's like, that's one of the Animaniacs. I don't know which one. It's just one of them.
To be fair,
it was Oswald.
It does kind of look like Animaniacs.
And then we definitely didn't cheat and Google Animaniacs. Well, I didn't Google it, so I'm the one that Googled Magic Roundabout to find out who the rabbit from Magic Roundabout was.
Dylan.
It was Dylan.
See, I should have been there. What are you doing?
You should have been. I'll just have you on speed dial next time for the quiz. Apparently, something called Blue Beetle has been announced. That's DC, I think.
I saw the trailer for that.
The only reason I know Blue Beetle is a thing is because I played Injustice 2.
My first words when I saw the trailer were, who the hell is that?
It's Blue Beetle.
I don't know who that is.
He's like Iron Man for the DCU.
To me, he's like Spider-Man.
That's because Marvel stole the idea of Blue Beetle for the Iron Spider-Man. Oh, Secret Invasion's got a trailer as well. Oh, god damn it. I don't care.
You only care about the Barbie trailer.
Yeah, and I kind of wish I didn't watch that. It's not what I thought it was going to be. Still going to go watch it because I've just decided to stop being so miserable and hating things. So I might also watch Mario and try to enjoy that.
I think you should. I went to go and see Mario, by the way. And I made a review, which you can watch here. But yeah, go and see Mario.
I shall. I also saw that it's got 2 end credit scenes.
It does. I watched the first one. I didn't know there was going to be another one. And then as I left the cinema, I checked my phone and I was like, oh, there was another one. So
you had to run back?
No,
or
I just watched it on YouTube
later?
Because someone always records the film and puts it on YouTube.
The number of times I've been in a film that's got end credit scenes, the film ends, credits start rolling, and then the cinema staff come in, start cleaning up. They literally come up next to you, say there's no end credit scene. Like you get home, look at your phone, like, yes, there was. You after
lied
deck.
to me.
It's something about Andrew Garfield and Florence Pugh making a film. They're making a rom-com. I saw that.
It looks more like, I've only seen set pictures because I don't think there's anything else of it, but it looks like a drama. The way they're dressed, I can't explain it.
Florence Pugh is not a rom-com actor for me. There's no way she's gonna pull that off. Andrew Garfield, 100%.
Oh, yeah, he gives like 200% in everything he does.
He'd be a pretty good rom-com actor, I think. He's just got the kind of nervous, like, charm to him, sort of, that all the Hugh Grant films have got.
I feel like Florence Pugh could be good in a rom-com, and they're both British in it, which they are, so
yeah,
it will be natural, maybe.
I'm far too animated today.
That's a good thing. It's what the
No,
people
I don't like
want.
it. It's cringe.
No.
Mario.
Did you play any Mario games?
Not really. I was getting more Pokemon, and even then I didn't really get into it that much. I had Pokemon Platinum, and I didn't finish that.
I never really played Pokemon.
But in terms of like Mario platformers, literally the only Mario I've ever played is Odyssey.
It's alright. It's like is it an open world kind of game?
Yeah, that's kind of like a 3D platformer.
It's not my favourite, because I have played it before.
I like that we've finally transitioned from this being a kind of film and nonsense podcast to being a film nonsense and game podcast.
Wow, gaming. We're such gamers. I've obviously played Mario Kart. I played it on the Wii all the time when I was younger.
It's so much fun.
It's so much fun.
I don't think I've ever won a Mario Kart race, and the reason is I think I'd always went for Bowser for some reason, and he's just slow.
Bowser.
I think the whole point of that character is you bulldoze people. It just always loses. I think that's like hard mode, is playing as Bowser. He's like the bad guy, so he has to always lose. I was like, but he's cool, he's spiky. What are the best characters in... Oh, right, okay, we're just going to transition straight over into Mario and Sonic at the Winter Olympic Games.
Absolutely. That's the best one.
In that, if you want to win the bobsleigh, you always have to have Bowser in your team.
I would always pick Shadow the Hedgehog.
I always had Shadow in that as well. It was like Shadow and Silver always had. And apparently, canonically, Sonic is 14.
He's 14.
And over the course of all Sonic games and all Sonic animations, he dates like 40 different characters.
That's kind of weird. I actually looked up how old is Mario meant to be. Watching the film, like, I don't know how old Mario is. Luigi and Mario are meant to be 25, 26.
Right, so if I can't grow a spectacular mustache like that in the next year, I'm never going to be a real man like Mario.
You're never going to become a plumber.
That was my dream as well.
Damn it.
Fixing pipes.
I can't wait for that Barbie movie.
My favourite part of the Barbie trailer is the bit where he's like, hey, can I stay over? Why? Because we're boyfriend and girlfriend, so what are we going to do?
I thought I might stay over tonight.
Why?
Because we're girlfriend-boyfriend.
To do what?
I'm actually not sure.
I'm terrified there's going to be nubdules. Is that what they call it? The nubdule? Nubs?
What? Oh, I understand.
Say no more.
Maybe.
It's going to be a girl power film. Why else would they slander Ken for wanting to bring his rollerblades on a road trip? Wait, are all the guys in that called Ken?
Yeah.
Like, on Barbie Island, they're all Ken?
They're all Ken and all the girls are Barbie.
That's why that opening sequence made no sense. Because she says, hi, Ken. And I was like, okay, she's talking to Ryan Gosling. And then he's upset that he didn't say hi to her, even though he did. She did. And then he gets a hello at the end. I don't...
Well, all the posters are... They're all called...
He's just Ken.
He's just Ken. And then this Barbie's a lawyer. This Barbie is the president. This Barbie, this and that.
Michael Cera's in it.
He is someone called Alan, and his poster is there's only one Alan.
Right, this is what's annoying me. There's a picture of Saoirse Ronan and Timothée Chalamet that says she's everything, he's just Ken. It really should just say she's everything, he's everything.
Why is he everything?
Because it's Timothée Chalamet.
Apparently he's dating Kylie Jenner.
Ah, okay, he's just Ken then.
Let's go into the phobias. My god, we swapped.
Oh god, it went in my eye!
Not sponsored by Iron Brewer.
Wait, look to camera, there we go, look to camera. Mastrophobia, not to be confused with master dual phobia, is the fear of breasts. This is often of female breasts, but can also occur from a man's pectoral muscles. Right, I've now clicked on body phobias.
Uh-oh.
Peladophobia, from Spanish, pelado, bald, is the fear of bald people or of becoming bald. The fear has originated from unpleasant experiences when encountering bald people, like getting threatened or injured by them.
What? Getting injured by a bald person?
Some peladophobes may believe that people with hairless heads may become zombies.
What?
Others like you also viewed
Okay.
sonic phobia, picophobia, cocoapitophobia, klept waifu-ophobia, Dixie Kong phobia, Iron Man phobia, and Donald phobia. Which one would you like to look at?
In the theme of Mario, Dixie Kong.
Dixie Kong phobia is the fear of Dixie Kong. Mariophobia.
Mariophobia? How could you?
Mariophobia is the fear of the Nintendo character Mario.
Why would you be scared? Do you have any weird phobias? No, they don't need to
Well-
be weird. It could just be a phobia.
Vaguely vertigo. If I'm like in a high-rise building, I'm fine. But if it's a high-rise building with no walls, yeah, I'm not doing that. Do you have any phobias?
I do. I actually looked it up because it's so specific. I basically don't like a needle in this part of the arm, but I don't mind the needle in like your neck, this part of the arm.
When have you had a needle in your
You
neck?
know how like in films?
Oh, like looking at it?
Yeah. I looked it up and apparently it might be called trypanophobia. It says if you feel extreme anxiety every time you see a needle or think about an injection.
Getting blood drawn?
If it ever has to happen, I'll just lie down when it's happening and I can just faint there and then.
Yeah, they don't make you do it standing up.
I could kill you sometimes.
You try dump something in the lake. I can't. I
I
simply
simply
can't.
He's holding like a rat or something.
Right, you could literally hide it over the edge.
I simply can't.
The way I like, cause I said earlier that I was sort of like vertigo. I call it a fear of falling because people with vertigo, scared of being on planes, scared of like being in high buildings. I just don't like the idea of falling from something. It's the idea of not being secure to something and actually literally being free falling from
So
something.
do you have a fear of roller coasters?
I very much enjoy roller coasters. One of these days we might need to go on a roller coaster.
That would be really fun.
Oh,
Who
yeah.
wants to see a vlog of us at Flamingo Land, the closest stupid theme park to Scotland? Because I don't think M&D's is open. What?
Party in the park? A summer of music in Flamingo Land?
Should we go?
Oh, there's a new roller coaster!
Oh my god!
I actually do want to go Flamingo Land. That guy's wearing a suit! There's a picture.
What?
It's like Guinness Book of World Records guys sitting on a roller coaster next to like people like going, yay! And he's going, you said it's close to Blackpool, it's nowhere near Blackpool.
When did I ever say it was close to Blackpool? I said the
I
next
think-
one down is Blackpool or something.
They're all so south.
Actually, we should go to Blackpool.
Alton Towers, where there was that horrible tragedy
Ah, yes. The Smiler.
we've both been on.
I haven't been on it.
You said you had been on it.
No, I was just near it.
You were you did it.
Because I went maybe 1 or 2 months after the accident happened, and that whole part of the park was just really silent and eerie.
What, like Oblivion and all that nonsense?
So it was like a weird vibe anyway.
So I'm thinking I went on it possibly a year before, because it apparently happened in 2015.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd looked at this briefly, and the two people that got their legs crushed and had to be amputated, they're getting married.
Are they really?
Yeah, that's quite cool.
Good for them.
I was kind of hoping that they didn't know each other before, but there were a couple before, so the Smiler merch, it's ridiculous. Because the whole advertising campaign was people coming off with a massive smile and was like stuck like that.
Mm-hmm.
But in the shop, they've just got thousands of these little plastic things that you put in your mouth and like it holds your mouth open.
Well, the things you get at the dentist.
Oblivion is a really weird ride because it's so short. It's literally just going over the edge and falling down.
Yeah.
Which is like 30 seconds at most. But it's so fun.
It's the build up. It's the fact that it like stops midway going down and then goes.
I liked it. There was like one where you're lying on your front as well, not on towers as well.
Oh, I nearly went on that one. I was like the next person to go on, but then the person in front of me getting off was just sick all over the floor. So I was like, I'm not gonna go on this one, so I just left.
What, because you didn't want to be sick or because you didn't want to walk
I had the
through there
fear
sick?
of like, oh, I'm gonna be sick on this if they're sick.
The Venga Boys are going to be in Flamingo Land.
The Venga Boys are coming, and everybody's jumping.
It's so exciting.
Ah!
We're doing an outro. This is the outro to the podcast.
This is the outro to the 2IcoNics podcast that you've just listened to with Nick and Nicola. AKA Mario and Luigi. Who's who? You decide.
I'm gonna flip a plectrum for it. What's the turtle from Mario? Koopa Troopa.
Koopa Troopa.
Koopa things. I'll be the nothing and you'll be the winner. The winner's Mario, so you're the turtle. You win, you're Mario.
I'm Mario.
It's a me, Mario.
It's a me.
It's a me, Chris
God,
Pratt.
please go and watch it. It's so good. Thank you for watching.
I'm so happy that everyone watched this podcast. I would really appreciate it if you watch the next podcast. And if this is your first podcast, shame on you. Watch the other 2 episodes first. Like and subscribe and comment.
And we'll see you next time.
And you'll see us next time. We'll only see your comments and likes if you actually leave them.
Please. Goodbye.
Goodbye. My energy levels really dropped towards the end.
What?
Mum's just messaged me asking how the podcast's going.
We're running out of time. Tell her that.
Oh no.
Just reply.
We're running out of time.